Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Chelsea JA2. This is the channel we'll be talking about everything regarding Chelsea Football Club, right? But before we go into the video, before we get into the goodies, I will ask you guys kindly and politely to please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, please press the like button I should say, so we can push out more, so we can get more people to join the family, because we're trying to build one of the best community in YouTube history. That is my goal. It's a big goal, yes, but I believe it can be done. Right, let's get into the video. We're going to be talking about Clear Lake, a sore topic among the Chelsea fans, but nevertheless, they are owners of the club, and therefore we have to talk about them. Also, we're going to be talking about the Toni Kross Regen. Who is that? We already have the Toni Kross Regen, which is Enzo Fernandez, but apparently there's another one out there, which I'm going to get into soon. And also we have some news about Liam Senior, some coach, I should say, press conference going into the big Man City match, which our coach is, can I say confident? I don't think he's confident, but for the fans, I would say he's confident. We have some quotes coming from him, and also some more news about Enzo Fernandez. I know, guys, I'm tired of it. You are probably tired of the ongoing thing, but I think it's boiling down. For at least now, it's probably going to get hot again. Excuse me. It's probably going to get hot again in the summer coming after the World Cup, I must say, but for now, it's looking like it's coming down, But, and also, we're going to be talking about Mr. Agent 49. Mr. Garnacho. I think 49 is his number, right? I don't even care about the guy that much. That's bad. As a Chelsea fan, I should be caring about the players more, but Garnacho is a different type of case. I'm not really too excited about the talks of Garnacho. His football is dull. His words, he carries himself professionally, at least when he talks to the media in this statement, but I'm not a fan of Garnacho. Hopefully he turns it around. Hopefully he bring back the fans like me and you, who are not really too fond of him, on his side, but based on his talent, I don't see it happening. But right, let's get into the owners news first. Right, so this is coming from Ben Jacobs. Is it an opinion piece? No, I think it's an information. And I think it's very obvious, I should say, maybe not for other people, but I think it's obvious that you see on the screen right now, Clear Lake will not sell Chelsea. We all know this. This is a global business. They always profit. Chelsea, the name itself, Chelsea is always profit. The fans are profits. The selling of the shirts are profits. People coming to buy the tickets, buying the club items is profits. You understand? The players coming in, bringing more views and more attention to our club is profits for them. So, our owner, it really takes a lot for our owner to sell the club. I would say, our owner to sell a club, it will take a lot, because when you buy a club, you're rich. This is not any lightly thing. When you buy a club, and I think clearly Capital is a group filled with, like, I would have to do more research, but it's saying clearly Capital, like Iqbal, it's not him exactly like owns a club. He owns a club, you understand, but it is a group of investors into one, and he is the spearhead. I think that is it. I'll get back to you more about it, but I think I'm right on that. I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. I'm pretty sure. But right, Bowley has already been down that route and explored it, right? He did. When we were on the channel, there was a whole thing. Bowley versus Bali, Bowley versus Clearly Capital. It's two sides of the thing, trying to get full control of Chelsea, because Bowley doesn't have that much in Chelsea as Clearly. So Clearly is the head of the thing. Bowley just put his influence, but Clearly is the main decision maker. I would say. Right, so clear position is status quo, or they would potentially be prepared to buy out Todd Bowley and increase their own stake even more. Summer 2027 is a time frame when we could see more discussion on what to do next from Todd's side. There will be a new chairman, and he knows clearly not for sale position, so they have no intentions to leave. Todd's want progress on the stadium, which I want to. The stadium news has been dead for a long time, and we have not seen a plan. We have not seen a structure that they want to do. I won't say the Stamford Bridge. People call it a hut. I personally have never had the pleasure of being at Stamford Bridge, so I can't really be talking about the condition of the stadium. As I said, I have not seen it before. I have not stepped a foot in. I'm a Chelsea fan, but I have not stepped a foot in Stratford Bridge, so I can't really be talking about how the place is holding up. So that I know it's a legendary place to be, historic place to be, but from my eyes, and 47 maximum is the full capacity for the stadium. For a club like Chelsea, it should be more. It really should be more. But right, let's get into other news. We don't really want to talk about the owners like that. The next news is the Toni Kross Regen. Who is that? The Toni Kross Regen. Is it not Enzo Fernandez that I said, right? Enzo Fernandez is the Toni Kross Regen. He plays like Toni Kroos. Could we say this guy is a Enzo Fernandez Regen? Is Enzo Fernandez that far in his career to have a Regen? Probably not. But he plays exactly like Enzo Fernandez. He plays exactly like the father, Toni Kroos. You understand? So Angelo Stiller is the guy I'm talking about. So, and this is coming from Blade. Angelo Stiller stood up positively to the Chelsea scout during a 4-1 win over Leverkusen earlier this year. Stuttgart, that's his team, have a set price tag of £43.5 million. This is coming from the Blade. My opinion, guys. As I said, when I don't have information, I will say it. I have some information about the player. He is a German international. He's 25 years old. He plays for Stuttgart. And he is a very good player from what I have seen. He is a dictator of the game. You understand me? He is DM. He's not the defensive attribute. It's not really his strongest suit. He can do it, but that's not his strongest suit. His strongest suit is to collect the ball, look forward, and create football. And that is my favorite type of player. My favorite position in football is the DM. Is the holding midfielder. These are the guys that I think get the ball ticking for the team. You understand me? To have a very good DM in your team, that's very important. Look at Caicedo, importance in the team. He doesn't really score goals. When he scores goals, it's bangers, let's not lie. But his role is in the team is not to score goals. I'm not looking to Caicedo to score goals, but he is just as important as Joao Pedro, just as important as Cole Palmer, the same level of importance. You understand me? So Stiller is a very good player. Very clean on the ball, very tidy on the ball. Same as Barco. I can't lie. I've been liking our midfield options or midfield transfer targets so far is what Barco, and now we have Stiller. And the options at our club, I think the midfield is our best group of players in the club. I think so. We have Enzo Fernandez, we have Caicedo, we have Lavia, we have Andre Santos, we have Esugo, which we have not seen much of him, but he's very good. Esugo is very good also. I think there's more. I think that's it. It's the lack of midfield, but it's our most quality players are in the midfield. That's what I think. But I think Stiller would be a good additional to the team. Whether to be seen, he will join Chelsea project. It's not maybe not the project. It's maybe of the players who are ahead of him at the moment. Yeah, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez is better than him for now. Maybe he could surpass him. Who knows? He has the same mentality as Enzo Fernandez, I would say. Maybe Enzo Fernandez up more, but it's not far off. I would say Caicedo is Caicedo. Lavia is Lavia. When I tell you guys, when Lavia gets up and running, it's very good. You understand? But I feel if he is coming to Chelsea, he will have a task at his hand. And who will he kick out of the starting position remains to be seen. So I don't know. He will see like the contest in the midfield and decide no, Chelsea is not the place to be. Real Madrid is also interested in him also. Real Madrid is also stuck in the midfield, so Real Madrid is Real Madrid and Chelsea is Chelsea. So let's see. I would want him here. And I feel like, guys, there is a sneaky thing happening. I feel like there's a sale coming very soon. And it's a sale that people will not like. And I think, guys, it might be Andreas Santos. We've been getting links from him from Inter Milan back then. It's coming back a little bit, not recently, but there's one, I think 2 months ago, Inter Milan, from a very good source from Italy, asking about Andreas Santos. Andreas Santos is a good player, very classy player, a very good player, a destroyer in the midfield. And he can move the ball also, you understand me? And I don't think there's a market there for Lavia. I mean, people don't trust Lavia as much because of the injury records, but Lavia is a very good player also, better than Andreas Santos for me, personally. So I think it might be Andreas Santos who might leave the club. I don't think Andreas Santos might want to leave, but he might. And I think he'll get a very good price tag on him. I think he's worth 80 million. In this market and how we overprice people, I think you could get that 80 million from Andreas Santos. I would ask for that before I even sell him. He is sellable to me. I would want to keep him. I would not be all actively looking for a club to get him, but I will keep Andreas Santos, but I'm not against seeing what we bring in instead. And I think, if the options which I'm seeing on from, which is Stiller and Barco, I would not be too upset about it. So let us see as the transfer rumors progress and the opening of the summer window. Let's see if there are any movements around that. But I think there is an opportunity that might happen. So let's see. Right, we're moving on. People. We're moving on to, and this is coming from the Athletics. One source close to a senior player said the situation has calmed down significantly, with the international break also giving the group a great opportunity to reset. Players return with a renewed focus on achieving the 2 targets remaining for the season, a top 5 finish in the Premier League, which will qualify them for the next season's Champions League and winning the FA Cups. So the 2 main targets are the qualification of the Champions League and the winning of the FA Cup. Right, so it's good news to hear from the Athletics that the situation is calm. We got our win against Port Vale, but we watched the training session. Everything looks good from the outside. But we're going to face a Man City side. We'll probably lose. I'd hope we win, but we'll probably lose. And if we lose, we're probably going to see the mood from the fan base, the mood in the media, all those bad talks again pop up. And it's a dark shadow over the club again. So the situation we're in, it's not bad. We're at risk from losing the Champions League spot. It should have never happened. We were cruising beginning of the season. The shit decision, the shit choices that we've made, it's just went us to go downhill. It's our fault, as I always say. It's our fault. We are in this position that we are at the moment. But it's good to hear there's positivity in the camp. We need positivity in the world, especially now in today's world. We need positivity, so long may it continues with a win over Man City. Yeah, so let's moving on to Enzo Fernandez. I'm tired. You can't see my face. I'm smiling, but behind this smile is frustration regarding this situation. I want to be done ASAP with a renewed contract for Enzo Fernandez, a very important player for our team. But right, this is coming from the Athletics again, saying that Enzo Fernandez is not causing problem behind the scenes despite the suspension and things that are very much moving to normal. Actually, this has been helped by Fernandez issuing an apology to the club and his teammates for his comments. Well done, Enzo Fernandez. That is a real captain thing to do. Admit your mistake. You might not think it's a mistake, but it is a mistake to be talking like that, especially in our current situation we're in. Not the situation, the current feeling. When you choose to say your word says much. You might feel this way, but you know you're not an idiot. You know the feeling around the club. You know the feeling around the fans, because you look at social media. You are in the stadium when the games are playing. You feel the energy of the fans, so you know when the things are going badly. So hold your tongue until the end of the season, until at the end of the World Cup, because I know you want to get a second World Cup with Lionel Messi. I know you want to do that. So relax. I will get back to this in the summer, hopefully, with a contract renew. Thank you. Right, we're winding down. I'm going to go on a speed run. This is coming from a senior. This is the course for preview versus Man City in the Premier League. All right, let's move it. Multiple sources have stressed that Rosenior will... Oh, this is a news. I will say sorry. Multiple sources have stressed Rosenior will remain as Chelsea head coach even without UCL. A source close to the senior player admits Rosenior is yet to carry quite an aura. This aura thing, as Pochettino and Maresca had in the dressing room, but there is a acknowledgement that he has only been here at the helm for 3 months. True, the club sees Rosenior as having a lot of managerial experience. Does he? When he joined from Strasbourg at the start of the year, compared with Maresca when he was hired from Leicester in 2024. I think he came from Hull City, right? Was it? And he went to Strasbourg, then he came to Chelsea. He worked under Wayne Rooney, I think, as head coach. Wayne Rooney as your advisor, as your head. We can look at Wayne Rooney's track record as a manager, not a player, because we know the player of Wayne Rooney, but as a manager. No, but I don't think he has that much experience as people are playing out to be. It's good to see that we are backing a manager, but please don't back a manager just because, it will be unfair if we don't give him this amount of time. If you're seeing that things will not work out, you cut it, just done with it. Don't overdo it thinking a miracle will happen. If you see a better option than Liam Rosenior, please take it. Take it. Do not stick with him because, it's the right thing to do. Take it if you see a better option than Liam Rosenior in the transfer market. Please, that's my opinion on it. But we can't continue with him because I don't really see anybody on the manager market at the moment who we will need. I mean, Simone is coming out of Atletico Madrid, but I don't think Simone and Chelsea match what we are trying to do. And his character with the Chelsea owners is a no-go. It's a nada. So I don't think that would happen, but let's see. We never know in this world of football. But right, Rosenior, of course we can beat Chelsea. Of course we can beat Man City. This is coming from Fabrizio Romano. Also, Rosenior has said that Chalobah is back on the pitch and Reece James has started running again. Rosenior added that Estavo playing 90 minutes versus Port Vale was a huge positive. I need to see him start. More on Enzo Fernandez. Let's pass that. Let me report. It's my duty to report. There are a few obstacles we will still need to get through before, but I won't go into that. Thank you. Enzo Fernandez won't be suspended for City despite apologizing to him and the club. He is not available this weekend. You're putting your foot down, that's good. And that's it for Rosenior and his comments about the press conference. It's pretty straightforward. And let's get into the Garnacho news. Mr. 49. Mr. Starboy. Mr. X-Man United, Mr. Ronaldo Regen. Please don't disrespect Ronaldo like that. Come on, my guys, please. But, quoting from Fabrizio Romano, when asked about Man United, I'm really proud to be a Chelsea player at the moment. But yeah, at United, I have nothing wrong to say about the club or any teammate, no one. Just a moment of life change. My life continues, so we have to keep looking forward. Pretty professional statement by Garnacho there. He knows his way around the media. We can admit that. And to end this off, it's also coming from Garnacho saying that sometimes the first season are more hard yet. But yeah, I work really hard in the 7 to 8 games we have left. Then the summer, try to train from the start and prepare the next season and be ready to show my best. Because I know what I can do, and this is the most important thing. It's good to have confidence in yourself, my friend. It's good to have confidence in yourself, but I don't. I don't have no confidence. The sooner you're out, the sooner it's good. I'm sorry. Ruthless, you have to be. I don't really care. Go, bro. Just go. But right, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for staying here. If you did, tell me about the pest content that you are seeing on the channel. Do you want to see more of it? Do you want to see more things? You want to see more things related to Chelsea? You tell me. Give me your opinions. This is why I'm here for, so we can fellowship together, as you say, so we can grow this channel even more and to have a grand time at this channel. But right, this is the end. Thank you again for watching. Make sure to stay safe out there in these times. Thank you again. Justin Stewart, the king of this channel, out. Out.